I'm going to do a short video on how to replace your fender trim pieces on a 2007-2008 BMW X5. What you're going to need to do is in the fender wells, you have these plastic rivets that go all the way around the fender. You can see them here, another one down here. And basically what you're going to do to start off with, some of these stick out a little bit, so you want to just take a hammer and just kind of tap them flat all the way around. Make sure they're flat there because they've been cut off. Then what you're going to do is you're going to grab a punch, and basically I'm going to use a small little screwdriver, but you're going to grab a punch and you can either push in on that. Actually, you're going to need it on this one. It's a little bit harder. You're going to have to take a hammer and just hammer that and push that pin all the way through. Let's see if I can set the camera to where you can see. So what you would do, put it in there and pop each one of these pins all the way through. Once you do that, take a screwdriver or a putty knife, get in behind it, grab it with a pair of needle nose, and pull right out. Once you do that all the way around the fender well, that loosens everything up. So what we'll do is go ahead and pop all these out. Some are a little tougher than others. And just push all the pins all the way out. And make sure the pins get popped out all the way. Let me adjust the camera for you. Let's see, I'm going to come around to the other side now. Knock out the rest of the pins. Sometimes you're going to have to go get in the car and spin the wheel so you can get inside. Okay, now we got a little more clearance. Go ahead and tap those in. Push the pins in. Some of them are kind of hard, some of them are easy. And like I said, with that, just get a putty knife or a screwdriver or something, get inside and pull the pins out like this all the way around. Oh, forgot one. Nope, got that one. Pull that off. Check. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, you get this adjusted so everybody can see. So right there, we've got all the plastic rivets are out. Make sure you get every single one. Okay, with that, once you have all the rivets out, it's going to be loose. What you're going to do, you're going to start to pry out like this, and there's little clips in the back side. What you want to do is make sure that that clip opens up and just pull out. Just keep pulling on it. And you're going to end up taking this trim piece all the way off. Okay. Let me show you here if I can. These are the tabs that you're just pulling on. And you can see here where you've got a rivet coming in to hold it in place. So that takes your fender trim off. What I'm doing now is basically just cleaning off the area. Now that I have it off, I can get inside and get all the dirt off. Make sure this area is nice and clean. So that way it'll look nice when you put your new trim on. Okay. Here's the new trim piece that I've purchased. This is a flare type instead of the flat one. So comes with all the hardware. You're gonna get new rivets that you're gonna put in. The front ones, just basically these tabs will snap in right here all the way around. So what you want to do is align everything up. Start with the front first. Make sure everything's lined up, looks good. And just start popping it in place like this. Make sure it's nice and tight. And there you go. There's a new trim piece on. Now, the tricky part, I've had to experiment with this. Since these are rivets, plastic rivets, and normally you'd have, I'm sure BMW has a plastic rivet gun where you can stick it on and you just squeeze it and it pulls it out and snips it off. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. So, see if I can tilt the camera the right way to see this. Let's see. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. But what I found works the best for me is I'm going to place the rivet in there like that. I'm using a small 8mm wrench just to hold the rivet back in place. And then of course I take a pair of vice grips and turn everything this way, lock onto it, and then I roll to pull that plastic rivet out while holding the base of the rivet in place. And you want to pull it until you feel there's little ridges. There's little ridges right here, and you want to pull on this until you feel the ridges start to lock in place. And you can see the first line of rivets coming through there. Take one little pull, make sure that, yeah, there it is. Then all you do is you take your cutters and snip it off. That's pretty simple. And you just do that all the way around the fender well and you're done. Pretty simple. I hope this video shows you how easy it is to replace your fender trim piece on a 2007-2008 BMW X5. Thanks for watching.